Hi there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I have this cute little Christmas treat box. It's made using the lovely little acetate boxes, and you simply make a wee base for it, and on the back I have to and from, and the front it's been decorated with the Santa's Workshop DSP, which is such a good wee set of paper to get yourself if you want to create a lot of batch making. You know, if you're making a lot, say you're going to a craft fair or something, these will lovely all stacked up nicely in a wee row, and you could have girly ones or boys ones, and they would make a lovely presentation. So the stamps that I've used are Signs of Santa, and I've used the to and from on the back so they can be personalised. And the other set I've used Winter Cheer. It's called Spirited Snowman. Two beautiful wee sets. And this one comes with the matching dies. If you buy the bundle, you'll also save 10% when you buy the two together. This one's on its own. And the papers that I have used are just from Santa's Workshop, and they're just amazing. These are the flocked ones, and you can pick so many little people out of it, little elves in various sizes, that you know you're going to get one to match whatever project you're doing. And of course it has lovely matching papers, which I'm using for the belly band to go with it. And I have used the wee elf here of this one for the front. So you know you can go in your colourways, and red or green will both work beautifully. And I have used various ribbons, and these are the wee clear tiny treat boxes, and they're just 2-inch square, and they just fit perfectly inside there. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of red card measuring 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, and this bit will be for the wee tag bit at the back, and it's 2 inches by 4.5 inches. So we'll start with our scoring first. We want to score this at 1 inch the whole way around. Just score 1, turn 1. Just do that on all 4 sides. And that's it. So we'll use our bone folder and do these nice crisp edges. And then with your scissors, cut in from the point into that crease, and we're just going to cut one of these away. So we're just cutting wee triangles out of each. Do the same on this side. This gives you a nice neat finish and less bulk, because you want that wee box to go inside, okay? Do the same on this one. The same here again. And that's that done. So we just want to put some glue on these now and attach them to form the wee base of the box. Just using my Tomboy wet glue, which you know I like. Gives a good wee firm grip right away. And these wee triangles, cutting them away, gives you less bulk to work with, but also allows you time to line that up properly. It gives you a good wee top to it. Sometimes when I do my cutting, I end up with a wee ridge, and I don't like it. So I find doing it like this is really good. So we want to do our tag now. So you're going to need this brilliant tag. This is my favourite punch in the world. This is called the Scallop Tag Topper Punch, and I just love it. I would just be lost without it, and I'm hoping I've cut this properly. Yeah. So pop that in right up to the top there. Make sure it's centered, and just punch that away, and that gives you the lovely sweet tag top which is so handy when you're making tags as well, just perfect. Now I love adding a bit of stitching. This is going to be popped in, glued in here, so I want to add a bit of stitching up just to give it a nicer wee appeal. These white gel pens are just brilliant, I love them. They just break when you've got a plain colour, you're not adding DSP, you just want something to break up your edges, and this really lifts things, and especially the white stitching for Christmas, I think it's just lovely. So add a bit of glue to the back of your box on the inside, and that way you know you're not going to go over. If you put it in the back of your tag, you might misjudge it and not put enough, or go over and leave yourself with big stains. So just glue inside, pop this in flat, and that should be your job done. And then I have filled my wee box with the Fox's Glacier fruits. It holds about a dozen of them, which is pretty good. And your box, make sure you've got the opening in the right place. That's the bottom. I can't even find the opening. Oh, there it is. So just pop that in there and it should sit nicely. And now we just want to decorate. It just fits in perfectly there. So to decorate, we're going to stick this wee elf. I have him cut out and all from that sheet of DSP, and you just want to add some dimensionals to the back of him. Give him a wee lift. And then just pop them on there. These are the cutest wee elves. This is actually a wee girl one, she has longer hair. So we'll pop her there, and then I have cut out a wee candy cane and put sliced up a piece of the dimensionals just to get a tiny wee piece. That'll just raise that up to match her. And I'm just going to pop it like she's carrying it in her hand. Good, yeah? She looks cute. Now for the top, we want, actually I have another punch there. Oh yes, I did it earlier to save a bit of time. This is the punch I've used, your everyday label punch, and it gives you this lovely shape here, which is perfect on the back of the box, and also sticks this, gives it a wee bit of support as well. So I was doing it with the Stampin' Up markers, and the one I'm using, would you believe, is lovely lipstick. I know it's not red, but it just seemed to match that colour perfectly for me, so I was happy enough to use it. So just I'm finishing off a wee bit just to show you that it does work. I also stamped the to and the from, and I added wee dotted lines so the person can write, and instead of stamping the North Pole stamp, I'm going to just pop one of these wee people in here. He is just the perfect size, and it decorates it just as well. So, and I'm not putting dimensionals on the back of this, I'm just putting it on flat because we don't want too much bulk sticking out. So just add your wet glue again and pop it on the back just like I did here. Oops, stuck to my finger. And he should just sit nicely there. We want to do our belly band now. So I have cut this already. This is actually a strip from the 12-inch sheet, and it's just the opposite to the wee elves that we were using there. So it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. So if you just pop it on and wrap it just to get your shape, you will have to cut a bit off this. You only need about 10 inches. This is about 12 inches here. So I'm just cutting it off at the middle there. Now you've seen where your creases are. I just added a bit of wet glue to each part, not fully, just a bit, so that it sticks there nicely for you. So when you go to wrap it, it should all sit beautifully. Let's start at the front again. Just line it up with your crease and then work your way around. And just make sure that you get it nicely together in the center. I don't know who came up with the idea of belly bands, but they're great, aren't they? Just great. Now we just need to do the punched and stamp bit here. And I have a piece of Whisper White here, and I have a wee real red ink spot, and we need our Christmas cheer from this set. Or winter cheer, sorry, I said Christmas cheer. So just stamp it where you think you'll have enough room to fit your scalloped 1 3/8 inch punch. So just line it up, punch that, and then with your 1 1/2 inch punch, punch yourself a nice circle for behind it. And then, hoping that dries, usually end up smearing it. Add some dimensionals to the back. Just line that up. And then we're just going to stick that to here. Oops. So we're just going to put that to the front to cover our joins. Whoops. Just line it up, make sure it's in the middle. And then we just want to finish it with some ribbon. And this is one I got out of the reduced section. There's still a lot going on there in the reduced section. If you want to check it out, you might be lucky enough to get some. If not, there's a lovely one in the ribbon section of my shop, burlap ribbon on it. It's just lovely. It's really rustic looking and perfect for this kind of wee treat. So I'm just tying this in a knot. I'm not going to farth about with the bow. This will just keep it nicely in one place for you, and just twiddle about till you get it sitting nice. And give it a wee chop. You don't need real long bits sticking out. So I'd be happy enough with that. And then the top one, I want to use this lovely spotty ribbon. It's so sweet. Wee polka dots. Again, lovely for Christmas. So just cut yourself a piece. Thread it through. And just be careful with this one. It is a stretchy ribbon, which is ideal in most occasions, but you can pull it too much and just get it overstretched, and you don't want to do that for this. So they're a wee bit long. I'll chop a wee bit off. And there you go. Cute wee boxes. I'd say they'd be perfect for your fairs. Actually, I've made this one long. Don't do that. I must have lifted a piece that was cut for something else. Do that. Make sure you do that 4 1/2 inches if you want it tall. See, I've got that extra room up there, which I haven't in this one. And I think I actually like it a wee bit longer. But either way, it works. So it's up to you. If you want to save on a bit of card, just do the other way. And remember to decorate the back. Also nice. So they'll look nice no matter where you pop them. So as usual, I'll have all the details below with the links to my shop, and if you have a go at making one, you know I'd love to see it, and with your permission I'd love to showcase it on my blog. So thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you again on Thursday. Bye.